Welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time listening, welcome. This is a podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song and make an anime for it. Mm-hmm. Today's song is Ring, Ring, Ring by Very Very.
Yeah, hello?
Oh, hi.
Oh, yeah, hey. 2 pizzas. Wait,
Oh,
you
wait
called
a
me.
minute. What kind of toppings? I guess I could pick some up. I guess.
Yeah.
This song
We got jokes.
made us funny, apparently. Questionably so. No, we listened to the song, we took 5 minutes and wrote down our ideas for what anime would have Ring 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 as its theme song. Mm-hmm. Now that we have done that, we are going to combine them. We're going to share them with each other first. And then we can combine them into a mega anime.
You psyched me out there.
I'm so sorry.
Mean.
Blood pressure raises just a little bit. Am I going to miss it?
I got mouth movements.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So, I think that's just about it. We will discuss some more things at the end where we, try and get you to play along at home.
But the discussion part is where you have to take notes.
I guess the discussion is really us telling you unimportant things. But feel free to listen to this song if you have not already. Maybe pause. Maybe you already did. Maybe you never do. But Ring, Ring, Ring by Very Very. And I probably should say it's Verivery.
So confusing.
So
why did these boys do this to us?
If you stopped and tried to search it and couldn't, and then you came back and you're like, if you would have just started with that. But I remembered now, and I'm taking that for what it's worth. And with that all established in somewhat shaky terms, I'm going to share my idea.
Let's hear it.
Okay. A reality love show trying to get that ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Three rings.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 rings of power.
Yes.
And one ring will bind.
So it gave me very, very, wink, faint Chromeo vibes.
Okay.
A little tiny bit. So I think Dave 1 and P-Thug, which happy belated birthday to P-Thug.
If you don't know who Chromeo is, they're a great funky band from Canada.
Yes.
And they're amazing.
And
you
again,
should listen to their music. They put out an EP
belated birthday
for
to P-Thug.
Corona Vibe EP or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good.
They're great.
I recommend the first 2 tracks. Can't remember their titles right now. But like Clorox Wipe or something. Bops.
They're one of my very favorite bands.
They're so good.
So good.
They're so good.
Anyhow, gave me very, very, I'm going to make that joke again.
You're restarting, all right.
Faint vibes. So I think that they should be the hosts of the reality show.
I feel like we've talked about Chromeo before, too, because I think we've tried to
Yes.
put Dave 1, or at least...
Yeah, Dave, I think, was in the racing one we did long ago with, like, the animals and the cars.
Oh, like the 3rd or 2nd episode?
Like, long ago. I think Dave 1 was in that.
I think that was the first suggestion we got from Daniel, because it was Gimme Chocolate.
Was it that song?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How do I remember?
Yeah.
I think I have the most crystal clear memories of our first, 2 to 3 episodes, and then anything between 1
and right now
168 is a blur.
Yeah, that pretty much checks out.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. But I think we did that because Dave was in Neo Yokio. That's not what it's called.
Yeah.
Neo Tokyo?
No,
Wait,
it is Neo Yokio.
Is it Yokio?
Is he? Oh yeah, he was in it as an announcer, or no, he was the racer.
Which is, I think, maybe...
We were just watching that show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
It is Yokio.
And we're like, he's a voice actor now.
We're
We got him.
He's in this now.
And he's vaguely French sounding.
Mais oui. So I think
Canadian, at least.
they should be hosts.
Cool.
And our contestants on the show do a variety of mini games to test their compatibility together, and then they can win prizes or dates or something if things go well.
Figs too.
Figs and dates, yes. As a matter of fact, that took me longer than I want to admit.
I'm really on one today.
Maybe you can edit that so it's not quite so long.
Oh yeah, I'll cut out the dead air. I'm not doing it.
Well, cool. The contestants, by the way, are already in committed relationships. It's not just random people.
Oh, okay.
And if they still like each other at the end of all of it, they can choose to have their dream wedding paid for.
Cool. This sounds like it was already a real show, too.
Maybe, but usually it's like, strangers, can they fall in love in 3 days and get married?
What was that Netflix show? What was it?
Let's see. Which one? No.
No.
I know which one you mean. Love
Love
is
is
Blind.
Blind? Yeah. Oof.
There's coming out with more.
I can't believe it's a
There's
show.
coming out with
There's
more.
coming.
Its air date is 2021 apparently.
That's good.
But they are currently making more of them.
We get the circle, the
yes.
cycle.
That's also coming out in 2021.
Get more the circle, you get more.
I really liked The Circle. I think you got sucked into that a little bit too. And
It
that's
wasn't
unlike
fair
you.
because it was actually like watchable reality TV.
Unheard of.
And I was like trying not to watch it, but you'd watch it and I'd do the whole like looking
Just
over.
looking over like, oh, what's happening? And then you'd be like, wait, what?
Wait, where's Chubby or whatever?
And then no like spoilers, but when they met each other at the end, like we legitimately watched that together, like both of us on the couch.
I think the main thing
Eating
was like
snacks.
I didn't care about any of the build up to that. I was just like the main point of the show is that they finally see who each other like are at the end, and I'm like, okay, that is worthwhile. And I don't even need the context for how they interacted
I
with
filled
each
you
other.
in on the high parts.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't need to waste those hours of my life
I did.
learning about Shoobs and Jack,
so
or I
good.
don't remember his name. It was a very like
The guy who won,
Guido-y
he grew
kind of
on
name.
me.
Yeah, I don't know.
He really grew on me. But anyhow,
Paulie. I don't
don't
his name.
remember. I could see his face because he looked so surprised at the end in
right.
his little suit. Anyhow, not that.
What was that your idea?
That was my idea.
Okay.
It's a reality
Game show.
Mm-hmm.
They're together. I'm assuming then the challenges are very anime.
Yeah,
Very extreme.
big time.
Ninja warrior.
Yeah, MXC up
Splash.
in here.
Yeah, MXC, all that good stuff. That's fun.
Yeah.
I
But
think-
also maybe like some couples counseling-esque ones.
That's what I think a very good distinction would to make this super anime is you can super fuck with the people and like throw them on a deserted island and have them do like Naked and Afraid or whatever. But then also you like send like a counselor out and he's like has notes and they get in chase lounges and
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
They have some like couples therapy.
Yeah.
Make sure they're on the same page.
I think it's
and-
very the like swapping between like Survivor to
Yeah, we could do all of your favorite,
like actual
well, maybe
mental
not
health stuff
your
would
favorite,
be hilarious.
but all of the well-known and popular reality game shows. We could just have all of them in it.
No, it's phenomenal. You have a huge database of all of anything about those in
Yeah.
your brain right now.
Yeah.
So think about all the other things you could be learning.
Why do I feel like
that
it's a little
word-
bit pointed?
What? No.
Dates
Oh, I'm pointing it to someone
and figs.
over there who's watching a reality TV show through the glass in the recording studio. There's supposed to be no distractions in here, but our rowdy group of intern teens that we have on a Zoom call outside. And they're like, we're Zoomers. Yeah. No, I like
Terrible.
your idea. That's fun.
Thank
It might clash or work well with mine, depending
Okay.
on how we decide to go
Let
on
us
it.
just sit in my romance for just a moment longer.
Look,
so
there's
nice.
room for it in mine. I'm not pushing
All
it
right,
out.
do it. Share, please.
Group of part-timers work as house cleaners, but I feel like also preface, mine already sounds like some movie I've seen before, like also that's a rom-com in some sort of
Okay.
way. You might know a title or two if it jumps
Is it
out to you.
Hitch? Because I'm pretty sure.
I haven't seen the movie. A group of part-timers work as house cleaners, but they all have their own passions outside of school and work. The main protagonist that we follow desperately wants to join a music group or sing alone as a solo idol/performer, and they're actually pretty talented. They're constantly running the cleaning business very smoothly while also practicing with tapes in their Walkman while doing like dusting and stuff, like
Okay.
fun choreographed moves.
Yeah.
Dancing around while vacuuming means they generally don't perform in front of a live audience unless the house has a
Oh, no.
cat or other house pet.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to say like nanny cam, but good.
What happens when they accidentally are late to a cleaning appointment because of an audition running late and they run into the homeowner who also happens to be a judge or whatever at said audition?
What?
Question mark, and then I ran out of time.
Dang.
But like,
What could happen?
build it up,
What could happen?
right? Could be fun.
Yeah, it could be fun.
That's my idea. Short, sweet, to the point. It's a movie, I swear. I'm thinking of the one where there's the lady who's a maid.
There's Maid in Manhattan.
Is that something?
Kind of.
But she doesn't become a singer? She just, like, finds love?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think there's any singing. It is J-Lo, so...
Yeah,
There's, like...
I was getting that vibe. So she
works,
is a singer already?
Yeah, but we're not
But
supposed
she was
to know
just
that.
acting in that one?
Yeah, she works as a maid,
Acting.
and she runs into a guy at the hotel or something, and she goes up to one of the rooms and, like, borrows the clothes and, like, goes out on a walking date with him. And so he thinks
From,
that
like,
she's...
a hotel room or something. I got it.
He's one of the guests.
I see. And so she
And-
pretends she's one of the guests.
but she
false
actually works
pretenses.
there and all that.
So, yeah, mine's, like, without the weird catfishing aspect of that movie, I guess.
Yeah. That's the only one I can think that...
I feel
has,
like visually my mind is the cursory knowledge of that film existing was there, and then the rest was like, I don't know, Idol.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, but that's my idea. How do you want to combine it with your idea?
That's a good question.
Game show love story plus house cleaning.
Game show house cleaning?
House cleaning music person.
Yeah, because it could be like a, I don't know, somebody's got talent situation.
I had like a '90s vibe with mine too. The whole
so
Walkman.
American Idol.
Yeah. Which wasn't until the 2000s, was it?
I feel like it could have been late.
Could have been late 90s.
Hey,
Maybe.
Kelly Clarkson, when did you...
Kelly Clarkson.
Was that 99 or was it like 2001? It's real close in the brain.
Yeah.
It's all kind of the same vibe.
There's like 3 years within the millennia that just kind of like well, actually, there's like 12 years within that period of time that just kind of squished together.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah.
Anyhow.
I don't know. Well, let's combine
Yes.
loving game show with singing cleaning person. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Let's
I mean,
do it.
duh.
How do you
What
want to
else
do
are
it?
we... That's what we're here for.
How do you want to do this?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Do you have any initial ideas?
Oof, I'm not really sure. I mean, I mentioned the whole, like, your judge sounds like they could be from a reality show.
That's
that
true.
the person just auditioned for.
Yeah, I feel like it would be on tape, and if it was like a public thing that they were doing.
So it could be...
Because I feel like we've also done an audition thing where we cast, what's his name from Mad Men?
Oh, John Hamm?
We cast John Hamm in
that
some...
was like the love show, I think.
But it ended up being like a VHS, like
magic.
they directed their own movie thing.
Yep.
So yeah, that blurred together in my mind.
Okay, before I forget my idea, can I share
Yes,
it?
please, sorry.
So, no, it's just, it might slip away. These are the way these are the days of our lives.
Sand
through the hourglass. So, back to Chromeo, Dave 1 and P-Thug.
Hit me up.
They're musicians, no?
Yeah.
What if they were judges on a show?
Mm-hmm.
And instead of trying to find love, it's kind of like matching an idol group together, and they do all these crazy things together to find chemistry as a group.
Oh.
And if the group wins, then they get like a tour paid for or like a recording contract.
I gotcha. I like that.
And they're already maybe
I feel like it's
established
real.
bands. There probably are. But same thing with mine. It wasn't just like random people.
Yeah.
It's like established bands. And
Okay.
they put them through
And I
counseling
think
as well as
that's
crazy
less.
things.
That's less likely too, because there's
Yeah.
always like even very, very probably was, the idol
Constructed.
process.
Yeah.
Yes, of tens of thousands
put
of
together.
young boys putting their. Wasn't it? What was that group? The original
Nine
group
Muses?
that
Oh,
got us.
sorry, no.
No, the boy group. That
Oh, Astro.
Yeah, remember there's like Astro vids of their
Love
and
it.
they're like 12 and
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, I'm Rocky," or my real Korean name, I'm going to do some break dancing and we're like, "Oh my god,
Yeah,
he's
I was like, what do you mean he's
like
14?
10."
Yeah. No.
No, so this is not that. I like that they're established groups but maybe following in sort of the lesser known, not underground, but they have an established fan base, but they're not fucking EXO or whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
no. They are, I guess,
They're
underground.
not BTS. They have small followings, but
Yeah, it's
this tour
local.
could like really elevate them to that next level.
Or recording, or maybe it's both. Maybe they get all of the
It's
above.
American Idol-esque, but without the discovery of talent and more instead the honing
Yes.
of the skill and
to see. And of course,
bonding
we've got
between
Dave
the
and
people.
P-Thug that
Yeah.
are like, they've been doing that Chromeo has been around. I don't know if with the same name, but they've been doing
They've
music
released
together
a lot of Chromeo
for
albums.
like 20 years.
Yeah.
Like they have been really good friends.
Yeah, at least Chromeo has
and-
been around for like 10.
Yeah, it's amazing. Love them. Anyhow, also really love the message that they put out as a group. But
And they've like refined it and
I
like
know.
narrowed it down.
and the whole thing with like they'd objectified women's legs
Yeah.
for years, and
It
so
was
in their
their thing.
latest thing, they used their own,
I know.
which is just
so wholesome and hilarious because
love
it's
it.
like
they're
that's
learning.
not their legs,
They're
and then you're
educating.
like, oh man,
I mean, it's just
look at Dave's legs.
yeah. He posted a lot of like after the video came out. He's like, my legs are still itching from when I had to shave.
The grow
and,
out.
Like my feet still hurt from the heels, but
Worth it
so
because that
so
video
worth
is amazing.
It's juice, right?
Yeah, it's juice.
Okay. All right. Extra credit, everybody.
Go
watch the music
Juice.
video for Juice by
God,
Chromeo.
that music video is amazing.
But they also are really cool on Instagram. They try and like educate people about funk music and like where their roots came
They're
from.
cool on Spotify too. Actually, they do
So
a
cool.
rotating like funk playlist.
I wonder if they're
of their
related. I don't follow them on
influences.
Spotify.
Maybe.
It probably is.
Yeah, I follow the playlist. It's really good.
This speaks to our interest, doesn't it? I follow them on Instagram.
Follow them on Spotify.
There we go. Anyhow, I
I
think
only use. I can't afford anything else.
that's just
Instagram's
my
free. No.
suggestion for how to combine them. That's my initial.
I know. I really
thought.
like that. I
Cool.
want that to be it.
And
It,
then
it
the-
brings the music from mine directly into it. I don't need the house cleaning.
No, I'm thinking that could be their because, they can't tour, they can't perform all the time. It's
I don't think it's
weekends,
every
they
group,
practice.
but the protagonist group runs this side business as well. But the hope is that the audition thing that they do in front of Chromeo or
whomever.
Chromia, whatever, Japanese.
If we can get them, let's just
yeah.
aim high.
The hope would be that, they use the money, they use their fame from this
And I like the
established thing
idea
to not do that anymore.
that it doesn't have to be Hollywood, but they're like already in Hollywood. Like they've been, this band has been trying to make it, and that's where
Why Hollywood?
like
Not
LA
like
music.
Oh, okay.
I'm just, I didn't want to say LA. I want to make it fancy. Hollywood for movies.
Hollywood.
Anyhow,
Bollywood.
sure. I don't think that's music though. I mean, it's
it's just-
musicals. Anyway, I'm off track.
It's just movies.
I'm just trying to say
I think-
they're already in the city where like people who
I
make
getcha.
music make it big, and so that's how they end up cleaning the house of one of the judges because they're never there. They don't know the mystery client. They're late because they were at the TV show
I see.
doing one of the weird challenges.
Works for me.
And then they come back and the other person's getting there too, and they're like, "Hey, I know you."
Hey, wait a second. Yeah, but
So-
it can't be the thing where like, do they establish rapport with the judge and it helps boost their notoriety or something like that? Like, is it technically like cheating?
It could be that
So there's
they
backlash from
decide
that.
like, hey, this isn't okay. Like, I didn't know you were the one cleaning my house, and they're like, I didn't know I was the one cleaning your house either. And
Right.
so maybe they have to like find a different job, but then they're like kind of out of money, and so maybe
Yeah.
they take pity.
I like the.
and it's like a session musician they hire them for to start.
I like the
I don't know.
conflict that causes.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can't be doing this for me
Mm-hmm.
while I'm like judging and because I believe like yours they get through round one and then they're like in the show but
Yeah.
they still have to make money so that they can travel with it or whatever.
And I'm thinking kind of like the Great British Bake Off, where it's on the weekends. Like they have normal lives.
exactly. Yeah.
Day to day.
Yeah,
It's just on the weekends they go to a tent in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
And
so there's
do their
like
thing.
the rest of most of their time is still spent trying to just survive out there until the next weekend.
Yeah.
I love that conflict because you can have like a full episode where it's not the weekend yet and
Mm-hmm.
they're just like struggling with whatever's going on during the week. I love that.
And then maybe
Because
the
then you get
band
good,
is
sweet
like,
anime build up cliffhangers to
oh
like
yeah,
the ads playing for the next week's episode and you're just like
yeah. And
excited.
maybe the band is like trying to stay together, and that's causing conflict if they're all like living together.
Oh, totally. And definitely there's the one person who
Are you saying like
the band
oh okay?
or...
I was gonna say like trust fund, like they're living on their own.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think that like there's divisions caused during the thing, and
Yeah.
I don't know, but they come back for the job or
They come
possibly
back on the
the
weekend
show
or
or something
something,
like that. Yeah. And that's like resolved in an episode or 2-episode arc or something. I would love that.
Yeah.
I'd watch the show.
I think it's pretty cool because then, like Carol and Tuesday, you've got cool music going on because they have to do covers, they have to do different.
Oh,
because
totally.
on top of like making sure they get along, they have to make sure they can perform. So maybe it's
Very
like
Carol and
you
Tuesday.
have a week to make this song your own. Doesn't that sound like really reality TV?
Super.
Here you go. Here's the sheet music. Make it your own.
Well, I think they even did that in American Idol where they're like, do this
Probably.
cover and
Yeah.
then they bring in, like here's whatever their name. Here's J-Lo and she's here to help you write
Yeah.
out this cover or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because they're like not famous, and then they're like, "Oh, J-Lo's helping me perform this song this week."
Oh my god,
which
oh
is
my god.
crazy and actually very fun. And
So
so
I think-
I'd like to see that in anime too. It's very Carol and Tuesday now that I'm thinking about music competitions.
Yeah.
But I like the
The
NXC style
relationship building on the other side. Team building.
mixed with the non-musical aspect. So it's like 3 aspects now. You have like group building, which in Carol and Tuesday happens like outside of it.
Yeah.
But this is like facilitated by the show. And then you have synthesizing of the music and everything like that and performances. And
Yep.
then you also have like wacky like mazes and
Yeah.
ball rolling and stuff
You know,
like
it's
that.
all that like really annoying team building stuff.
Plinko,
Yeah.
pachinko stuff.
One of those where you're like blindfolded and you have to describe the other person so they can
Dude,
draw
that's
the right
amazing.
thing. Stuff like that.
I not only would watch this anime, I would
want it in
watch
real
the
life?
real show.
Hey, Chromio will hit us up.
I think the logistics of it, though, to actually be like, yeah, it would be such a shit show for reality TV because it would turn into the whole, directors of the show being like, you gotta do infighting this episode.
Well, I think that is completely different depending on
Oh,
society.
yeah.
Because I
Like
know...
Great British Bake Off, they don't tell them to be assholes to
Exactly.
each other. They're all just
like
kind of supportive.
the most dramatic thing that ever happened is when someone like accidentally took someone else's ice cream out of the freezer or cake out of the freezer.
Oh, yeah, they used their fondant or
Yeah, it was like-
icing or something.
It was
Yeah.
that was like end of the
But
world.
they weren't even mad. It was just kind
It
of
was
like
totally a mistake. It wasn't supposed to
And it was only
happen.
half of it before they realized, and they're like, "I'm so sorry." And
Yeah.
that was a
like,
great episode.
People were crying, like it was upsetting.
Yeah.
But I think that if we have that kind of vibe, and
That's the hope. Is if this show gets picked up in reality, the directors will not dilute our vision
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to be smut for reality TV.
Yes, I think that's a fine line.
Yeah.
And there is this new show I heard about. It's South Korean, and I'm completely forgetting the title, but it's like an ex-idol and her husband who own a B&B.
Oh,
They're famous. This is completely real. They're famous. It's on Netflix, I want to say. Something like B&B.
God, this sounds
I
great.
can't remember.
What
Anyway,
do? They
They
just run
literally
it?
just have regular people come and stay at their house.
But
And
they're
apparently,
like famous ex-idols?
yeah, but apparently at one point she like brushes her hair with like a dog's brush because she just like can't find, and she like does all the cooking and the cleaning, and they're just like normal people that
I
had like
love
these
this
crazy lives.
concept.
Because I mean, we all know how important Terrace House was to me, but
Still is. It can
Yes.
still be important.
it's just had
It's
some issues with the online bullying.
but it's like that's not the show.
Well,
It's
I mean,
the fans or the people who watch the show
But
did
that
horrible
panel
things.
they can be pretty cruel sometimes.
That's true. They can change
and then if
the public's
someone is like,
opinion of someone.
"Oh yeah, they're right. I'm gonna," and then everyone's doing that.
Pile on.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a toxic relationship between the
It
people
can
watching
be.
it. I know, because a
can
lot
be.
of the time they're rooting for everyone,
I
too.
know. I love that
Yeah.
show. I'm
Well-
just so sad about
Yeah,
how it went
everything.
and how people reacted, and the fact that the contestants can watch it as it's happening. They don't like film it all, and then that's really what happened. Is they can watch themselves like a week or two later after it happens, and then they see what the judges panels
and then
like said.
that feeds their opinion. Oh, that's not great.
That was kind of
So it's like live. It's basically live. It's just short delay, but not as delayed as like The
it's not
Bachelor,
like
where it's like this
where
was
it's like,
filmed
this has
in
already been
2016.
finished. Yeah, so
I see.
people are able to
Yo.
give feedback while it's still going on, basically.
Dude, that's crazy.
It is, and so that led to,
So they
more
really
bullying.
have to. Yeah, they.
which
really
is
have to
sad
rethink
because that show was just such a wonderful thing for a lot of people for a long time.
It was the most reality within a reality TV show. There's always that ProZD video that I love where it's like, what are you going to do today? I might buy some steak. And it's like, sweet, sounds good. I'm eating food. And then it's like, bye. And then it just, oh.
The best song in the world.
And you're like, that's the show.
It's so good.
Yeah. He summed it up perfectly.
I will say there was drama with some steak, but we needn't get into that.
No, we won't talk about Steakgate.
Nope. And I've only seen the ones that are on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
I know, there's a lot you could
I
catch up on, but
haven't
not
learned Japanese
at
to
Get
get
it
on those
unsubbed.
old ones. But anyhow, a little off topic. Hopefully, in the vein of positive reality shows, we will have
Yes,
this one.
we will not have the toxic bullshit. Hopefully.
Or
but you know,
overplayed drama or
if
any
we get
of
the
that.
money, we get the money.
If it happens, it happens.
If it happens, my son,
What about him?
he's dead.
No!
He's a horse head and he's in my bed. Put it there. Who put it?
Is it a cake?
It was a cake.
Surprise!
Oh, that meme died 2 weeks ago.
Well,
Yeah, well, whatever.
I wouldn't say no to cake.
Look,
Okay.
when we record, it's now.
It was cool when we started,
It's cool
okay?
to us. Yeah.
All right. I feel good about this.
Don't
How
you know
do you
the
feel?
current meme is
Are you going to predict the future right now?
future meme? I think Harambe's coming back.
Really?
Yeah, like in a Jesus style, like full on rebirth.
I disagree. Do you like this idea, or is
Well,
there anything you're
see you in a
missing?
week then.
Anything that you'd like to add?
No, I think we're good. I'm super happy with how mine's in there. If
Good.
you're happy with how yours has
Definitely.
progressed,
Yeah,
awesome.
because, I mean, a relationship doesn't have to end in a ring, ring, ring. It could just end
Hello?
in an arena where they are playing.
Yes.
An arena.
See, I think Ring 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 for me has such an old school phone vibe to me, which is why I got the 90s thing. But
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a modern-y sort
That's why I got the, like, Chromeo.
Yeah,
Like the kind
funky.
of funky, vintage
retro-y
synth
sort of
sound.
beats. Yeah. Love it. Do you want to think of a title?
Yeah?
Let's do it.
Where should we start? Okay.
Competition word? Music word? Music competition word?
I'm wondering, are they too similar?
Reality word? Music reality show?
Sure.
Let's start.
Let's try that.
All right, you want to do a music word first or a reality TV word first?
I'll start with the music.
I'll do a reality TV word first. 3, 2, 1, house.
Harmonize.
Damn it. 3, 2, 1, switcheroo, harmony.
Monetize.
I see.
I'm so proud of myself.
I see what you did
Harmonize
here.
and monetize.
I did harmony. We thought of the same word.
Mine's different.
Mine's eyes.
Yeah. I thought I was clever.
My reality TV show word was house because there's a lot of like house-based reality TV.
Yeah.
And I was going for the HH,
Okay.
which I got.
But not all the contestants are living together.
No, no, no.
Okay.
I was just
So that
doing
might
a
be
blanket.
confusing.
Yes, no, it's not
Okay.
actually there. Monetize, harmonize.
Come on. It's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
I think I'm hilarious.
You got me there.
I think I'm the funniest person.
Harmonize,
Anyhow,
monetize.
let's do it. Okay. I'm not sure any of this is actually helpful, though.
No.
We have the harmony, though, because the whole, like, working together.
I think that's why we got the same word.
I think so,
I
too.
think we're attached to, so far. Mm-hmm. I think we want to roll with harmony or harmonize in some way and see.
Harmoniousness.
Yes, because it is all about bringing them together in the show.
Mm-hmm. What about, like, chaotic harmony? Because of all the crazy stuff that's going on.
Oh, I like that. Chaotic harmony.
I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly that, but, you know.
Harmonize chaos. It sounds like a Sonic
And go!
adventure move.
Yeah.
Chaos control, harmony activate.
Because isn't that the name of a character? No.
What? Chow?
No.
Harmony?
What's the black
Shadow?
shadow?
I think the bunny might be called Harmony, but like in some other game I didn't play, so I don't actually know.
Huh.
Like
Okay.
that black hedgehog?
Yeah.
Sonic.
He's blue.
Hey, you're the fake. Come over here. I played a lot of that game.
I couldn't tell. That was great. You even did arm
Yeah.
motions.
Well, they point and they're always like Shadow's always got his arms crossed and he's like
Is there like an evil Knuckles?
It's Rouge.
Okay.
She's not like an echidna. She's the bat. And she's not actually... Oh, spoilers. She's not evil. She's a double agent for the American government. She works for the president.
I've learned so much today. Okay, then I don't know what I was thinking of. I thought someone was named Chaos in the game.
Yeah, Chow's.
They're not named Chaos.
It's spelled Chaos.
That's not the same. Okay.
I was literally talking to people yesterday about, like, a fully developed, like, Chow garden game.
Ooh.
And how, like, amazing that would be.
Kind of like Fiesta? That's not what it's called.
Like Viva Pinata.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah, but like
Fiesta
Chow's.
Pinata?
Like you have the Sonic IP to, like, deal with it.
But similar.
It's kind of like a farming sim.
Yeah.
But with
no,
Chow's.
That'd be great.
And you get the, like, fun racing and fighting mini games and stuff like that. I'd be so all over that.
Well, we've had a lot of good ideas today.
I hope it's in development. I will it to be.
Does it seem like a mobile game to you?
That's the thing. I think they expanded that mechanic in the, like, Sonic Game Boy Advance game, but I never played that one, so I have no idea.
Oh. Do you want
But it
that
was
game?
also no. It's limited by the
We might have a Game Boy Advance.
because there was a
kicking around.
terminal in the GameCube one that was like you could connect to that Chow Garden. I never did it, but I love that game. I spent more time on that like than playing the actual Sonic.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say then like Minecraft or something.
No, that's false.
Yeah. For a second though, I thought that's where we were headed. I'm like, whoa, but
I don't know. There's no timer on that one though. You never know.
that's true.
All right, I looked at the stats or something. But yeah, let's do some Harmony.
Chaotic Harmony, maybe not.
Maybe not. It's very anime.
Yeah.
But I don't.
What if it
kind
was
of
something
growing on
like
me.
Race to Chaotic Harmony? Or okay. Chaotic Race to Harmony.
Survivor?
Going in a slightly different direction from chaos. What about like building harmony?
You got it.
Oh yeah.
You got it.
Oh okay. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe there's a more musical word like
Oh,
word like composing
harmony.
Yeah.
I think it's composing harmony actually.
Okay, well
Since
that
we
was easy.
said it in tandem,
Ah,
we harmonized
yeah.
our brains.
Yep.
It's composing harmony.
Yeah, you're good with that.
It's not building. It's composing.
Well, it was a work in progress.
So you
Work
had
in progress.
composing and you pitched me building as like a...
No, I said building first, and then I was like, oh, what's a music word for building?
And we said it at the
Composing.
same time.
Yeah. Do you think that encompasses enough?
Totally.
Okay.
Because composing is yes a music word, but it you know you can
also
compose
compose yourself
you compose
and-
yourself, you compose an essay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a multifaceted word. You can use it in many instances. That's the show. Composing harmony is really good.
Cool.
It has a very sort of like reality TV title-esque.
It also
notion
could be
to
a
it as
Harvest
well.
Moon game.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Harvest Moon, composing harmony.
Come on.
And that's the music Harvest Moon version.
They have music in a lot of them.
Well, yeah, but it's like everyone's a musician. You're in a commune.
Welcome. Welcome to the commune.
This isn't a horror film yet.
Wait. And you're like, wait, wait, it's not Harvest Moon, it's Horror Moon. I've read it wrong
No,
the
it's
whole
still
time.
Harvest Moon, but it's like scary.
Oh, gross.
And you're like, I was tricked.
That's so rude.
Children of the Harvest Moon. Scary.
Scary.
It's not October yet.
No.
Getting pumped for it though. I swear we're getting spookier.
It's coming. Whoa.
Somebody, I don't know if it was a week ago or now, probably 2 weeks. Someone was like, officially 100 days until October 31st. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, Halloween countdown.
Because I think it was, there was that 100 days till the election. That happened
was
not
last
long
week,
ago.
yeah.
So, I mean,
That's in November.
therefore,
Therefore,
we're like 3 months away.
you
I'm
think we'll have
excited.
spooky enough ideas? Or they'll all just be like, you're trapped in a room forever.
And you can't leave. Oh, wait a minute. Was that last week's? Okay, well, this room's underground.
We're spooked.
This one's in the sky. This one's a whole house.
Or it's the opposite. It'll be like, there's too much freedom.
Probably that.
All right, composing harmony is really good. That's
Thank
the
you.
title of the show. Who do you want to be in composing harmony? Who do you
I
wanna be?
would happily be an assistant to Chromeo.
Oh yeah, totally.
And maybe someone just asked me to like get a coffee, and I'd be like, of course.
Sort of intern style.
Yeah.
Not you. You're on Zoom. How do you even? They're mic'd up. Or we're mic'd up and they're...
Should we draw the blinds?
Yeah, close it on the Zoom.
Just we'll catch up later.
They're not even in the room. Why are they on the call?
I don't know.
They don't have to be there.
I know.
They don't have to be there. Like, they're not there.
I know.
Are
we still paying rent on? No, I'm kidding. Are we renting this place?
No, it's rent-free.
Oh, okay. Good.
Landlords can't.
Who do you want to be?
Eviction. I would be probably in the similar vein. I'd be helping not the hosts, but I'd be helping someone
like production team,
like
something.
Production, snack craft services.
Ooh.
I make the snacks.
See, that's perfect because I would need to go ask and be like, I'm sorry, do you have, I don't know.
Oh, when we share, like I hand you a coffee and we share a
'cause
tender touch.
I don't know, could you see Dave having some Oatly or something where he like needs a dairy alternative?
Sure.
And I'm like, oh, you're out of Oatly.
I'm like, oh, stat, got it. I read it on my pocket notebook.
And then maybe you're like, actually, I have some
In my
like,
pocket?
I brought to work. Or like, oh, there's more in the back. Something, you know.
I'll go grab it.
Yeah. Thanks. Hands touch. Cheeks blush.
Ooh.
Then we are in love.
And then it's anime. That's good. I love it. We're in it. Chromeo's in it. That's the show.
Yeah, and it'd be fun to... Sorry.
It'd be fun to do what?
It'd be kind of fun to have bands.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because each week you could have even like the guests that are help mentoring.
I would even love to have big bands.
That's what I'm saying.
Like EXO.
Yeah.
Voice act as a smaller underground band.
Yeah.
And they're like, come you're like EXO. But they're not EXO. They're
yeah.
OX.
Yep. They're ox. They're oxen.
We're the Axe body spray band.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that'd be hilarious.
But it'd be cool to have...
9FS.
It'd be so cool.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I think that'd be really neat.
Look, our show's big enough now. We got them.
Yeah, totally.
They're locked and loaded. They're ready to get in the booth. We got Kai in the booth doing his lines.
And if we're following just the main characters...
Astro's already actors.
I know. They started with their web series.
Yep.
But if we have the main characters set as protagonists, then anyone they run into for like a split second, just an episode, they see someone else perform. Like, that's not weird that we may not see them again because they're supposed to be isolated or something.
They're expensive. It's like when you see a film actor on a TV show and you're like, what are you doing? And then they die and you're like, I got it.
Well, not necessarily that, and not even that they would like lose or anything. It's just they're supposed to not see each other very much.
Yeah.
Because it's about working on their teams, not their competition.
Yeah, I think the easiest thing in animation and voice acting when you're doing that stuff is you have them say their lines, and then for the rest of the time when you're talking about that group, it's them on a screen. Like, you're not hearing that, and you hear a voiceover of someone, like, judging it, and like, oh, they're not doing great in this one. But you can see their characters and their specific logos and stuff like that.
In any case, I don't think it'd be weird to have famous people
No,
pop
I want
in.
that. I want that.
That was all I was trying to say.
We both want this.
But anyhow, as you were trying to say...
Instant anime.
Just that music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
That's the show.
You made it. Thank you. I don't know how we made it,
I was holding on to that word for who knows how long.
I'm sorry. I was too excited.
But that is the show. We'll get to our discussion now. Very important.
Yes.
Bring out those notebooks. Write down this. It'll be on the test. Our Twitter. It's at Instant Anime Pod. That's it.
That's our handle.
We post GIFs teasing upcoming episodes. Sometimes I kind of got burnt out on it within the last couple months. I'm just not really going on Twitter at all. I'm not really posting anything.
I have been avoiding Twitter for a while now. I understand.
I still scroll sometimes, but it's not even in a doom scrolly kind of way. It's just like there's a lot going on, and I can't always be doing that. But I'm still trying to retweet cool creators and stuff.
Yeah, why not?
Just because we
can. Why not amplify if we can?
Yes. So no GIFs for a while, at least.
But historically, that's what we have done.
Yes, and they're fun little image boards.
We'll probably start it up again at some point.
We'll get back to it eventually. Maybe 2021. We'll hit it back.
Yeah. We don't have a timeline.
No, we don't really have a timeline for that.
But we do have a website.
We do have a website. What is it?
It's instantannie.may. Check us out there. It's where we host. It has all of our episodes with clickable links in the description if you want to easily get to Ring 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 by Very Very or use our suggestion form. But it's also a pinned tweet, and you can find it at suggest.instantannie.may, which is simply a Google form that you can fill out with a song that you would like Jimmy and I to turn into an episode of Instant Anime.
And its own
Mega anime. Excellent. I wasn't slow on that one at all.
No, not at all.
Hopefully no one can tell.
That's pretty much it for today. Hope you have a good week. Hope you were taking notes. It'll be on the test
Yep.
next week. Bye.